class expansion learning project and the online sharing of videos, we've come to understand that, being leaders, we need to have high adaptability, which means that we have to be quick enough to adapt our originally planned activities so as to promote more learning opportunities to our schoolmates.
Allow us to briefly introduce what the Class Suspension Learning Project is first. In hopes of connecting with our schoolmates and encouraging self-motivated learning, we launched the Class Suspension Learning Project. Quizzes on Chinese idioms, English idioms, commonly misspelled words, as well as trivia on food and animals were posted on our Instagram for 7 weeks. The various types of knowledge posted have encouraged our schoolmates to understand more about the world we live in. They also serve as a reminder as to tell schoolmates to never cease learning and show schoolmates how learning-related activities can be fun too. More than 200 schoolmates have participated in our learning project through answering MC questions and replying to our Instagram stories. The result is fairly encouraging.
However, some schoolmates commented that the questions and contents were not challenging enough. Some of the content, like the commonly misspelled words and the confusion of meanings of idioms, were overly easy. Evaluation and judgment of our schoolmates' ability should have been done better. More questions of various levels of difficulty can be set to cater to the needs of our schoolmates.
We have observed that similar leaders' qualities can also be found in the following activity. To safeguard your health, the overnight camp Invictus was cancelled. This motivates us to think about alternatives to get our message of feminism across using the internet. We also want to encourage our schoolmates to soak up new knowledge and think more about the background of feminism, related social movement, and related literary works, and explain some misconceptions of feminism.
Some schoolmates found the clips informative and easily accessible, yet some demanded that the clip have more detailed explanation. For example, a table of contents should be shown at the beginning of every video in order to have a clear presentation. Moreover, although we expected schoolmates to answer the question we raised at the end of every video and give feedback to us, the results were not satisfactory. This reflected that the information post can be more insightful and interesting in order to engage more schoolmates in the discussion and to arouse deeper thought.
Another important quality a leader has to possess is ensuring a larger coverage for the spread of our message. In the feedback for the Class Suspension Learning Project, some suggested posting the information somewhere other than on our social media platform. We agree that not everyone at school follows our Instagram page. Finding other platforms, such as YouTube, to post on would ensure a larger coverage of the audience. Last but not least, leaders need to have high adaptability. This year, a lot of activities were cancelled due to the pandemic. However, we were neither discouraged nor contented with the cancellation of activities. We searched for alternative ways to get our message across even during the class suspension period. For example, we initially wanted to broaden the horizons of our schoolmates and share more knowledge on feminism by organizing the overnight camp. Instead, we shared the information by filming several clips on feminism.
In the Yinhua hoodie sale, despite having to continue the work in the class suspension period, we have successfully organized the design competition and produced the hoodie. This had also taught us a valuable lesson of, if there's a will, there's a way. The difficult circumstances would not stand in the way of the strong will to work and benefit our schoolmates if we continue to work persistently. In organizing the Yinhua hoodie design competition and the hoodie sale, we've learned how effective communication helps facilitate our work. To foster creativity and a stronger sense of belonging towards Yinhua, we held the hoodie design competition, which collected schoolmates' designs and produced the Yinhua hoodie.
We believe that this is a great opportunity to let your talent shine. Of the 26 designs received, 164 schoolmates voted for the best design created by 5A Chen Jingwen. We have received 501 orders, and a total of $6,012 will be donated to CETA Fund. With a reference to the questionnaire we sent out after the ordering procedures, most of you were satisfied with the arrangement of the design competition and the hoodie sale. However, quite a number of schoolmates reflected that the price of the hoodie could be lowered. Moreover, schoolmates commented that more promotion methods should be carried out, and guidelines of the competition and the ordering procedures should be clearer. We should make sure that every schoolmate understands the guidelines and details of the events by listing them out in point forms as concise as possible so as to prevent misunderstanding and ensure the smooth running of the event.
As a leader, it is of vital importance to have global awareness. The issue of global warming has become a global concern as the situation becomes more worrying. In the light of raising students' awareness and promoting the low-carbon life, the planning scheme Voca was proposed. However, due to the pandemic, the planning scheme cannot be held as planned. Yet, we would still like to continue our efforts of practicing green living with our schoolmates. Therefore, we planned it at home and share our experience with you all on our Instagram in videos. The next episode of the series of videos will be released very soon.
From the questionnaire we conducted in mid-June, most schoolmates were satisfied with the content and the presentation formats. Some even stated that they could actually know more about planning after watching our video. However, some also reflected that the videos were not engaging enough.
How to present a message in an interesting way? Perhaps we could hold some interesting awarding events in addition to simply posting the video online to provide more incentives for them to follow. We will seriously take the suggestion into account and try to improve ourselves in the next video. Like more interesting animation can be added.
To be a good leader, being responsive is one of the important qualities that we should possess. It is a pity that this farewell assembly, originally held on the 28th of February, was cancelled. However, understanding that it would have been a special occasion for graduates, we tried to come up with alternative solutions.
An individual photoshoot session was held on speech day before the ceremony. Besides recruiting a professional photographer, SA also provided some props for photo taking. Form 6 schoolmates will do their sharing in the end-of-term service.
Through the umbrella sharing scheme Highlight, we've learned the importance of having good promotion skills as to be a better leader.
The club's open day was cancelled unfortunately. As for the umbrella sharing activity Highlights, umbrellas were collected from teachers and schoolmates. A tag is attached on the umbrella to identify them, and the umbrellas were distributed to all classes. Schoolmates are welcome to borrow them when needed.
Some schoolmates reflected that the promotion of activity is not enough, and we had collected fewer umbrellas than expected, causing fewer numbers of umbrellas being distributed to each class.
In view of this, more promotion on this activity should have been done. In the near future, we will try to post more updates on Instagram for schoolmates to keep up with the process.
Here is our financial report. The balance brought forward is $72,966.36. The balance carried forward is $51,225.36.
Acknowledging schoolmates' need for exercise book and paper, the Welfare Committee arranged a special exercise book sale on 10th of June to replace the missed out sales during the pandemic. The sale generally ran smoothly, with some interruptions, such as inaccurate filling in of individual forms by schoolmates and unclear instruction of queuing by the committee.
Due to the unexpected school suspension, we did not have enough time to conduct interviews and research, not to mention change the topics that we initially planned to publish. Making the decision of not issuing the second issue of Clarion is a difficult decision, but we hope we could have your understanding and support.
The production of Easter decorations was cancelled. As of late, We have assisted our core committee to work on the designs of the speech day props. We have learned that thorough communication and understanding are vital to facilitating design and production.
The teacher-student competition, Bifrost, was planned to be held in April. However, due to the pandemic, the competition had to be cancelled. As we have to practice social and physical distancing, we're not able to hold the event when school resumes. We apologize for the inconvenience caused, and your understanding is much appreciated.